guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be picking out my everyday makeup drawer for April. If you don't know, this year I have decided to pretty much stop buying new makeup because when I was doing my declutter in December I really noticed that a lot of stuff had actually gone off because it was out of date and it just hadn't been used. So this year I am making it my mission to essentially use everything in my makeup collection and not buy something unless it's like a really big want and I've been wanting it for a while, or I've run out of something, which probably I'm not going to run out of anything all year. So this is where Shop My Stash comes in, and this is where I do be picking out products from my makeup collection for every single month. So today we'll be picking out all the products that I'll be using for the month of April, so enjoy. Okay, we are in my primers, setting sprays, foundations and concealers drawer. I don't remember what I picked up last time because I put these all away about a day ago, so we're gonna have to kind of like figure it out ourselves. I know I definitely did the Refy primer and I don't know, I used quite a bit of it. I'm really happy with that, but I think I want to move on to something a bit different. My skin's quite dry at the moment, so I think I want to pick up the NYX Plump Right Back Serum Primer. This one is like super hydrating, so I'm gonna pick up this as my primer. Then as my usual underglow for when I'm pale, I'm gonna pick up my Say Super Glowy Gel in the shade Star Glow. I absolutely love this stuff and it's my only pale one, so we're gonna go with this. I'm pretty sure I had my Flawless filter the last time, so this time around we're gonna pick back up our iconic glow. This is in the shade Sand Glow. This is their radiance booster. I do love this, so I'm gonna pick this up. Then for foundation, I have a new one that I am loving at the moment. This is the Be Perfect Chroma Cover Full Coverage Foundation, and I've been loving this. I only recently got this and I've only tested it 2 times, so I want to keep using this. So I'm gonna pick this up for my pale shade, even though it's still a little bit dark even when I'm pale, but it's fine, we'll make it work. And then for foundation for when I'm tan, I was loving my Beautiful Skin, but I think I'm gonna keep going with my NARS one. This is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in the shade Punjab. I really enjoy this and I'm nearly out and I kind of want to use it up, so we're gonna pick this for the month of March. Then concealers, I'm gonna grab my pot concealer, which is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, because I need this for my spots and everything like that, so I'm gonna pick this up. And then for when I'm tanned, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do my Lancome Tanty Doll Ultra Wear All Over Concealer in the shade 110. I've been really enjoying this. For when I'm pale, I actually have 2 options. I have my Sculpted by Amy concealer, which as you can see I'm nearly done, and then I also have my Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Marshmallow. Because I'm nearly done this, I think I'm gonna pick this one up because I just kind of want to get rid of it, if I'm being completely honest. I just want it used up, so we're gonna use this. And then for setting spray, I was using my Cash Beauty X Charlene one, so we're gonna pick up Miss Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless, and then we're also gonna pick up, of course, my L'Oreal Infallible. I'm nearly out of this one, so yeah, these are my 2. One's for hydration and one is for actually setting my makeup. Okay, moving on to powders, bronzers, blushers and highlighters. We'll do cream bronzer first. So for cream bronzer we have 4 options. Well, really we've only 3. We have my Pink Honey bronzers, we have my Rare Beauty, and then back there is the So Sue bronzing stick. I've used my Rare Beauty one and my Fudge Glaze of my Pink Honey one so much, so I'm gonna pick up the So Sue, what's this called actually? It's the Contour Warm Stick. It just looks like this. I'm gonna pick this up and use it as my cream contour. And then I only have one pale cream bronzer, which is Pink Honey in the shade Milky Mocha. So we're gonna pick these 2 bronzers up. And for blusher, what do I have? Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do my I'm gonna do my Say Dewy Blush in the shade Rosy, and I'm also gonna do Miss Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Pinkasm. I've not used these 2 for a while now, so I'm gonna pick these 2 up. For powder, for pale powder, I'm gonna pick up my e.l.f. one. This is just always my go-to when I'm pale. And then we're gonna do normal Huda Beauty in Pound Cake for powder. My powders don't really change because I don't have that many, because I don't love that many, but these are my go-tos. Okay, for powder bronzer, I have been recently loving the Makeup Forever Bronze Fusion powder in the shade 25L. This is what it looks like. Absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning bronzer. I kind of need to give my MAC ones a rest for the minute, so I actually am going to re-pick this one back up. And for when I'm pale, I'm going to pick up the L'Oreal Bronze Paradise powder. This is in the shade number 3, back to bronze. I am going to use these two. Pale bronzer, tan bronzer. Then for powder blush, I was using my Patrick Ta ones, which I did really enjoy, but I think it's time to go back to my OGs. I have Gingerly and I have Melba. Now, we all know me and Melba get used all the time, so I think for my tan blush I might go with Gingerly. Like, compared to Melba, this one's Melba here on the right, Gingerly's a bit more tanned, so I think I might do that because we're coming into like spring, summer, and we're not really, but one can hope. And then for when I'm pale, I'm actually going to pick up my Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic blusher. This is in the shade Pillow Talk. I haven't picked this up in a while, and I've been using these ones a lot when I've been filming, so I actually think I'm going to pick this up and give her a go. We're not gonna do highlighters this month. I'm not really feeling it, so we're gonna move on to the rest of my face now. Okay, on to the rest of my face. This is where we keep eyes, brows, lips, everything really. For my brows, don't have many options for brows. I do think I'm going to stick with my Urban Decay brow blade, because since using this after my next one, I've realized my next one is way too dark for my brows, so I'm going to use my Urban Decay brow blade. But then to set my brows, my NYX brow glue unfortunately has finally run out, so we need to take her out. I'm going to go back to my Anastasia brow freeze because she needs to be finished, and I feel like she could be finished soon, so we are going to use her. Then for lashes, I'm actually going to pick up the Benefit Bounce Bad Gal mascara. This is their new mascara, and I've been really enjoying this. It is a great mascara if you are looking for both volume and also lengthening. As you can see, it has 2 types of bristles there, so I'm going to pick up this mascara. I love the packaging of this as well. For lips, I'm gonna do, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Fair Lip Combo as my pale lip combo. For my tan lip combo, let's do something a bit different, although all these browns look pretty much the same. Let's do Oak by MAC, which is one of my favorites. And then let's do Honey Love. Let's do Honey Love because she's well loved and this combo is elite. And we always need some kind of lip gloss situation. I am going, that should be in there, that should be in there. I am going to pick up this. This is new to me. I got it in my March Look Fantastic Beauty subscription box. It's the Dr. Lip Superfood Sweet Potato Lip Tint. I really enjoyed it. It's like a lip balm with like obviously a tint to it. And then I'm also, what else will we pick up? No, do you know what? We're just gonna go with this. I think this is a good option. Then onto eyes. I'm sorry to say, but she's coming back out. This is the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions palette. Guys, I'm obsessed with this at the moment and I don't want to hear anything about it, so she is staying. It's all in. It is all in. I've got my powder bronzers and powder blushers here. I've got my 2 illuminators, my foundations and concealers, my setting sprays and my primer. I've got my powders, I've got my palette, I've got my lips, my brows and my mascara, and I've got my cream base products there. So I'm really happy with this, guys. Really enjoyed this month's pickings. I'm excited to get using them, see how they all work together. Obviously throughout the month, especially if like I'm filming and stuff like that, I will change this up a little bit. Not change it up, but I'll grab other products from my drawer. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and also let me know what is in your everyday makeup drawer. Of course, we want to reduce waste in this world, and I've really realized how much a big makeup collection can actually go to waste, so this is why we're doing it. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.